To be an effective salesperson, you need to be seen as a respected resource for your clients. The way to do that is to establish relationships built on trust, like over a cup of coffee with a good friend. So, let's drink coffee and make friends. It's what salespeople do.
Welcome to the Drink Coffee, Make Friends podcast. My name is Mark Roberts. I'm the host of the show. I'm joined by the real brains of the operation here, the guy that knows sales up one side and down the other, Thom Coats. He's the director for the MTSU Center for Professional Selling. Hey, Tom, how are you?
Fantastic. I'm so excited to get started again.
I am too. It's been a long time. So today we're looking at what we're going to do in season 4. Can you believe it's been 4 seasons?
No, I cannot. And it gets really busy, and we record several of these, and we do a season, and then we kind of take a break. And we also take a break
like
during
the spring.
it's summer. But I think the information that we bring to folks, I think it's worthwhile, and I know that we get major feedback, good feedback from folks.
That's good. So what we're going to talk about today is really what we're going to do in season 4.
Right.
So it's going to have a different emphasis. We're not rehashing old things, but we take it from a different perspective, different angle, some of the same types of things in sales. So give us kind of a preview of what we're going to be doing this season.
All right, fantastic. Obviously, we have 13 standard episodes like we've done every other season, and then various sales topics. It might be there's a couple of them that are similar to the ones that we've had before, but it's taken it from a different angle. But then there's most of them are things that pertain to what salespeople do to be successful. That was a new topic for us, so I'm excited about that.
What's some of the topic ideas that might be previewed?
Absolutely. So the couple of them is best practices of how to work a trade show. Another one is how to properly conduct and best practices of a product demo.
Okay.
The importance of a SWOT analysis.
Mm-hmm.
The importance of buyer personas.
Wow.
And my favorite is how to put together a 30, 60, 90-day sales plan.
Something that would help probably bring in the dollars over time, right?
Absolutely. And that tool right there is utilized by not only seasoned salespeople, but recruiters and companies will use that to, say, part of the interview process.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll go, hey, put together a 30, 60, 90-day for us, and what would you do? Now, they know that you don't know anything more. You don't know everything about their company to put together a solid 30, 60, 90-day plan.
Mm-hmm.
They want to see how your mind works.
Mm-hmm.
What process do you use?
Mm-hmm. And
that is a great way to interview somebody. But if you don't know how to do a 30, 60, 90-day plan, you're stuck looking at the internet trying to find examples and
trying to do it on the fly, which doesn't make you look as professional.
Not at all.
All right. So
that's one component. There's a couple others that we're working hard on doing. And one is, we have 20 corporate partners here at MTSU,
wow,
at the Center for Professional Selling.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought it would be really interesting that when they come visit, if they have time, if we could spend a few minutes with them to see what are they seeing in the marketplace, what's important for their sales and their particular industry. So it's not just, center focus, not just student focus, but sales in general focus. And it's also be a great way to highlight our corporate partners as well.
Good for you.
So I think that's those type of interviews. We're looking forward to doing that. Another one that we plan to do is, people seem to really enjoy the finding out about our students. So we want to sit down and do some interviews with some of our current students to see what are they learning here, what do they see, how's the interview process going, what's the future look like for them.
Yeah, and how that really impacts their future based on what they've learned here in stepping into the real world, and how that kind of in a retrospective, look what I learned and look at how it's helped me.
Yeah, exactly. And then the last component of what we're going to try to do, and it a little bit terrifies me, because I'm not sure how we're going to pull it off. But I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. We do a lot of experiential learning stuff in our program, things that are hands-on that I think everybody else would benefit from as well, from hearing what we're doing and how that applies. So I would like us to do a kind of a man on the street type interviews with the students and the participants of the various events, like the Blue Raider phone blitz that we do.
Right.
So that's an evening for 2.5 hours for making outbound telephone calls, selling MTSU sports tickets. Be great to talk to the students. How's it going? How do you feel about this? What's the importance here? Talk to the coaches that are with us from our corporate partners. Hey, how's this going? What do you think? So get that input so that other people can see that, if you pick up the phone and start dialing, it doesn't suck your soul completely out of your body, and you will live. So it's just that type of thing. That's one of our goals to try to achieve.
Sure.
There's no promise on that one because that's going to be difficult to accomplish.
Sure.
Doing the event and the interview
thing.
But we'll do our best on that.
Well, it sounds like we've got a top-notch season that's lined up for us. Anything else that you want to add?
We're just excited about this. This is going to be an incredible semester for us here at MTSU.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell people that to me, we're in phase 2. The first 5 years of our center, can you believe we're 5 years old now?
Yeah, wow.
It's amazing. So the first 5 years, we worked at establishing the center and creating it into a nationally respected.
Mm-hmm.
And we are a national leader in professional selling. We're a top-rated program. We compete against other universities, and we do extremely well there.
Mm-hmm.
So we are that leader in our industry as far as what you should be doing. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think we're at that well-respected. The next phase I would like us to do is grow internally. As far as right now, our facility is kind of helter-skelter. We got a sales lab on the first floor of the south building, and then this conference room is on the 4th floor of the north building. We're spread all over the place, and then our admin is down the hall. So we'd really like to help find a facility within our building that we could have this and a couple of more sales labs to go with it, because right now we're utilizing our current sales lab over 450 times a semester. So
Wow.
We really maximize that space.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice if we had more space that we could do this. And then, this conference room, we could use a spare conference room as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of the vision of the next phase of seeing how we could make this a actual center that we could support the student
In a physical sense as opposed to just by name, huh?
Exactly. And part of the desire there is have a dedicated classroom for sales so that we could do community outreach and have classes for folks that are not enrolled in school, but we are interested in that lifelong learning, which is so vital, all of us.
Absolutely.
That's phase 2.
Wow.
So stand by.
You've got plans. I like that.
We have plans. We have long-range plans, but
Well,
we'll need help doing it.
You alluded to some of the sales successes. I know that last semester, that folks that are listening in, the spring, one of the reasons why you don't hear as much from us in the spring is because Thom is busy with all of his conferences and the sales competitions, right? So you mentioned that a moment ago, I think as part of the intro to this season. Tell us a little bit about how successful last year was with your sales competitions.
Oh my goodness.
So this is brag time.
So I take a group of students up to Rhode Island to compete in the Northeast Intercollegiate Sales Competition, and we always do well there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're always ranked.
Some of the schools we might recognize that you're competing against?
Oh my goodness. Well, that would be like Indiana State, Florida State,
Wow.
With several of the Wisconsin ones.
Okay, so this is like
Michigan.
nationwide?
Yeah, this is there's 2 schools from Canada there as well this year.
Okay.
And so we're always ranked in that. We do extremely well there. We also, they have a Spanish round that they do there, and we've either been grand champion or second. And I thought we had a shoe-in this year to have the grand champion again,
Mm-hmm.
because our student was brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. Alejandro, just an amazing young man. And also he was from Spain.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, okay, we got this.
Mm-hmm.
And we came in second. It's okay, though. But I mean, second is still good when you're competing against 40-something universities.
From all across the country? Yeah, no kidding.
And then in the spring, we go down to Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
Same number of universities we're competing against. There's 3 divisions down there, the top tier, the mid tier, and the beginner tier. And so we took 2 teams, the middle tier and the top tier. And we came in third in both of those rounds. And again, we're competing against the top schools in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
And, the prior year we were top bowl, so we won the whole thing the prior year. So,
Wow.
I mean, we're in good company there.
I think sometimes people don't recognize the resource that Middle Tennessee has here with this sales center because, it might be seen as just a kind of a throw off in a business college, but you've got something going on here that's really, that's nationally outstanding. I think that the businesses, if you're a business and you're listening to this podcast just out of curiosity, you may want to consider coming alongside and seeing how this might be able to help your business as well as how we might be able to benefit from your experience with some of these things.
Oh, yeah. We're training amazing young people to make great sales folks, and they'll do great jobs for you. Yeah. You need to hire them. Yeah. One more thing. Let me brag one more thing.
I'm listening.
All right. So for 5 years now, we've been going to these other competitions, and we've been winning and doing well. And I'm cocky, but not arrogant. There is a difference. And the whole time I'm thinking, why don't we do our own competition?
Mm-hmm.
And so finally we're able to put everything together. And this past spring, we hosted the first in the nation national tech sales competition.
Wow.
Now, the reason why this one is first in the nation is we are the first competition to pair up a sales student with a technology student.
Okay.
To sell as a team. And technology, that's the way it's sold.
Mm-hmm.
You take a product knowledge expert in there with you. Our name sponsor for that was Oracle. And then we had several other sponsors, but it was a 3-round. We invited 11 other universities, so there's a dozen of us in the competition. We hosted it here at MTSU. It was incredibly successful.
Wow.
I mean, we did not deserve for it to be that successful. It was great. And then this coming spring, we plan to do this all over again, déjà vu. But this time we're going to more than double it. We think we can get up to 28 or 30 universities here.
How exciting for you.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And think about if you're one of the local companies or national sponsors of this competition, imagine you're getting the best in the nation coming in it's good stuff.
That's exciting.
It is.
Well, it sounds like this is going to be an exciting year. We've got an exciting season lined up, and so if you will put this on your calendar to listen each week, you will find that this will be, I think, a resource for you as you learn more about the things that we're going to talk about this season as we drink coffee and
make friends.
See you next time.
This has been Drink Coffee, Make Friends. It's what salespeople do. A resource brought to you by Middle Tennessee's Jones College of Business's Center for Professional Selling with Thom Coats. I'm Mark Roberts.